Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about what you never knew about Madelyn Cline. Let's get right into it. Madelyn Cline started her career in modeling at just 10 years old. Actors enter the entertainment industry in a variety of ways. Some are born into it, others are discovered by agents, and some begin their careers at a young age. Madelyn Cline falls into the last category, having begun working at the age of 10. As noted by the Post and Courier, by the time Cline was in the 5th grade, the Outer Banks star started her career as a model. Cline and her mother visited New York during her summer vacation from school, and she went on to book 9 different modeling jobs for department stores, magazines, and catalogs. She spent her summer vacation while still a student at Pinewood Preparatory School, getting all dolled up for camera, and she got the gigs thanks to her own research and determination. Her parents were simply along for the ride. Cline's mom said at the time, "We are really proud of her and of how mature and professional she came across." Cline booked jobs for the likes of Toys R Us, T-Mobile, Elidel Pharmaceuticals, and the Hatkov department stores. The actress understood that the entertainment industry was tough from an early age. "When we were 10 years old, we were reading J14 magazine without our parents' permission, planning how we were going to get our ears pierced at Claire's and pretending we were much older and cooler than we actually were." Madelyn Cline, on the other hand, spent those early days working hard and making a name for herself in the modeling and acting world. Not only was she working hard to establish herself, but she was also aware of how difficult the industry she was attempting to break into at such a young age was. She told the Post and Courier at the time that she wanted to work in front of the camera, but that her ambitions would be difficult to achieve. 10-year-old Cline said, "It's a very competitive business." Despite the otherworldly competitiveness, Cline was determined, and her work as an extra on a film starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Jessica Biel motivated her to keep going. She even picked up ballet and dance classes, as well as voice lessons, to round out her skill set. She said, "I want to improve my projection in front of crowds." Madelyn Cline does not come from an entertainment industry family. When we think of the entertainment industry, we frequently recall the same names. Consider Jada Pinkett Smith and Willow Smith, or Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson. Families can take its members a long way in the entertainment world, which may seem unfair to those who come from outside the realms of film and television. Madelyn Cline is one such actress who did not come from a film family, but rather had very ordinary jobs when she was a child just starting out as a model. As noted by the Post and Courier, at the time she was in the 5th grade, Madelyn was the child of Pam Cline, a real estate agent, and Mark Cline, an engineer for Charleston Water System. Pam accompanied Madelyn during her summer in New York, where she booked a number of her first modeling jobs, and from what we can tell, her parents were completely behind her. Pam said at the time of her daughter's aspirations, "We were really supportive of her commitment to her goals." The Outer Banks breakout got her start in small film and television appearances. Madelyn Cline began her career as a model, but she worked her way onto the big screen and landed some minor roles along the way. According to The Sun, she would spend multiple summers in New York working in the television commercial industry. She even landed a role in an ad for Sunny D, which any of us millennials will be overjoyed about. But she moved on from sugary drink commercials in the 2000s to film sets. Prior to Outer Banks, she played Chloe in the tragic drama Boy Erased, starring Lucas Hedges, Nicole Kidman, and Joel Edgerton, as well as a role in Stranger Things. She appeared in the hit Netflix show's 2nd season, as well as a couple of episodes of the CW show The Originals. Of course, Outer Banks is what really launched Cline's career, and her time on the show has undoubtedly propelled her to new heights. LA was a harsh city for Madelyn Cline to face early in her career. Most people seem to try to make it in the entertainment industry in Los Angeles, and Madelyn Cline was one such hopeful who moved to the City of Angels with a dream in mind. But Los Angeles was not as kind as she had anticipated, and in an interview with Glamour UK, Cline elaborated on the city that launched her career. She said, "LA is a harsh city to be in when you're a little girl from the South, and you have absolutely no idea what you're doing and you're thinking." Cline shared that at the time, she didn't have enough money to move back home, and her parents weren't particularly on board with the idea of her pursuing acting. But despite the difficulties, she kept pushing, saying, "You have to convince yourself that you genuinely have to believe that it's when, not if." That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.